Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 21 of the Pro Wrestling Noah TEW 2020 series here on the channel. So Pro Wrestling Noah in the year 2013. As I just, I already posted about it on YouTube about this was going to be delayed. So I'm recording this just under 5:20, as it's going to be 5:17 when we start here. Which, it sucks, but, things happened and I couldn't have time to do it. But we're making it count here, and hopefully we can make this, as far as pretty seamless. This tour, the Navigation to the Future tour, it's only 5 shows, the 4 tour shows, and then the final show. Usually we would do the Great Voyage show as well in this episode, but because of time kind of constraints, I want to make this as short and simple as possible. So we'll have to kind of X-nay on that. We'll just have that be what starts off the episode in the next one. As for the tour itself, it's going to look like this as far as the final show. But we're already kind of mapped out what I want the tour dates to look like as far as the main events go. But also, I already added them to the pre-booking page, so pretty much the entire tour we'll only have to book 5 shows, or 5 matches rather, per Jesus, as 5 matches per tour. Now that we added everything to the pre-booking page, I already added the final show to the pre-booking page too, which it shouldn't be a big deal anyways. But so just as far as time goes, making this as quick as possible. As for the again, the goals, it's always try to get that 85 plus show rating, but also we've kind of mapped out what the main events are going to be, so let's just figure what the tour goals will be. So we don't have to worry about book, but Bobby Lashley and Bob Sapp will get their GHC Tag Team title match on day 2 against Diamond Ring. As you see, they're going to lose because it's going to be Kings Wrestling and Diamond Ring in the main event of Navigation to the Future. So there's that. But I am going to try and have Bob Sapp work as far as like a normal schedule length match, like 16, 18 minutes. Just we're going to limit him, so we'll see how the match is going to go. At this point, if it sucks, we might try something on day 1 just to kind of test out the waters to see what it's going to look like. Because if it's not going to be as good as their actual match is, where it's just 6 minutes, then I'll just take the 6-minute match. It's fine. But for the day 1 main event, it's going to be Kenta and Yoshihiro Takayama against Go Shiozaki and Ibuchi Marufuji. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I think that's going to be a great little match. Obviously, everybody's really good in that match besides poor Takayama, but he's just getting up there in age. There's no slight on him. As then we're going to have a 10-man tag of Brave versus Suzuki-gun. Basically, it's going to be Go, Marufuji, and then like most of the juniors of Brave. So like Ishimori, Atsushi Aoki, and Kotori Suzuki against Suzuki-gun of Kenta, Takayama, Taichi, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and then Kakanuma to round that up. So that should be a pretty fun match. The main event, the 3rd day of the tour. Then the last tour date, the day before the actual final show, we're going to do Kings of Wrestling versus Diamond Ring in a 6-man, which that should be pretty good. We have, obviously, anytime Kings of Wrestling are in the main event, it should deliver. But, that should be a really good match. Hopefully, nothing happens. That would suck if somebody got hurt. We went through that a little bit last tour. Some big-time injuries. Naito's out for a year. Suzuki's out for half the year. He might make it back for the Global League. It's going to be close. But just shit like that happens, and it's the par for the course, especially when we're booking talent that's working in New Japan as well as elsewhere too. That does suck, but it's par for the course. As for the main event, of course, we already talked about it. JC Tag Title match of Kings Wrestling versus Diamond Ring. We're also going to have a junior tag title matchup of Red Dragon against Apollo 55. I have a singles match. It's never happened in the mod, and that's made me want to do it. As far as, obviously, this is a fun match on paper. Hiroki Goto, Katsuyori Shibata, singles match. It's a nice match for Shibata to kind of bounce back from after losing in the main event, to kind of get him back into the swing of things. We're also going to have the Brave Suzuki-gun 6-man of Go, Marufuji, and Ishimori against Kenta, Takayama, and Taichi. That should be a really good match. As the number 1 contendership matchup for the junior tag titles, as it's going to be a 2v2 one fall matchup, as Nozawa and Super Crazy against Atsushi Aoki and Kotori Suzuki of Brave. Live Strong, Die Hard. Of course, Roderick Strong, Eddie Edwards, and then Momono Sushin tag of Daisuke Harada and Atsushi Katoge. That could be a pretty good match. I'm a little nervous about some of the guys involved, like Katoge, but everybody else should do really well. I mean, that might even be in the 70s, depending on what happens. Then we're gonna have a 6-man of Kobashi, Taue, and Ogawa, kind of like the old guard of Pro Wrestling Noah against Strong Big Japan and the Great Sasuke. They need like a junior guy to team up with. Sasuke's kind of perfect. He's fucking crazy. You know, he's got the deathmatch element of working FMW in the past. It's pretty awesome. You know, I think that's a fun little guy to add in. He's not going to be a part of like the actual Strong Pillars of Violence, but he's just kind of like a nice alternate to have as far as like a junior guy they can team up with. Then we're gonna have Bob Sapp and Bobby Lashley against Twins Towers of Violence, Shuji Ishikawa and Koei Sato. That's just gonna be the Shuji Ishikawa carry this one to the fucking Promised Land match. But Shuji Ishikawa and Bob Sapp in the same ring would be pretty awesome. That'd be pretty electric. Then the opener is gonna be Alex Payne and Ricky Marvin in the junior match. They've only had one match in the past, and it was a 39. I have a feeling this match is gonna do a little bit better than that. We'll see how it goes, though. You know, I think it's got a nice balance. You know, we got a lot of heavyweight stuff, we got a lot of junior stuff. We just got a lot going on. And I think as a whole, this should be a pretty good tour. So without further ado, let's get this episode on the road here. I'm trying to aim for just under an hour. That'd be great. That'd be a perfect time as far as the length goes. I know a lot of people, maybe not a lot of people, I know you guys probably don't complain about it in like the comments, but just kind of, if you were to recommend this to elsewhere, you'd probably be like, it's probably long. You know, these episodes are quite long, but yeah, you get a lot. You got a lot of substance, though, and I would say is you know, you're gonna get 5, you know, basically 5 shows in one episode, and sometimes it's even more. You know, like the G1 when there's fucking 19 or 20 shows I booked. Even that turns into a 3-hour ordeal. Nonetheless, let's get this on the road. Main event: Go Shiozaki, Naomichi Marufuji against Suzuki Gun. Marufuji's gonna beat Takayama there. A pretty straightforward finish. You know, he's the worst guy in the match. He should probably lose to the best guy in the match, because Marufuji's probably going to be the best guy. I don't know, Kenta might outperform him. It's going to be tough. It's close. Before I even forget, I want to look and see where we need to run. I think we've ran everywhere in April, so yeah, we can get a run anywhere. 2,000 people, though. That is pretty awesome for a tour show. Wow. Is there any 2,200 just to be... 2,500. Yeah, let's try it. Why not? So yeah, I want to try Bob Sapp in a match. Kind of want to... This kind of would be a fun idea. Have singles matches of the guys of Diamond Ring versus Bob Sapp and Bobby Lashley. So we'll have Sapp and Nakajima be the first match. This is just hilarious. We can't really... Actually, then we can't actually tell if they're limited or not. So we'll do a 6-man. Change it up. So we'll have Sapp, Lashley. It'd be funny if we put Walter in there too. Poor Walter, getting his fucking name changed. That's I kind of do want to pick Walter, but it wouldn't really work. Fuck it. You know, who cares? Let's just have some fun. Who cares about it making sense? As yeah, we'll do Nakajima, Miyahara. I mean, one team is going to be like a combined weight of like 700, 800 pounds. The other team's barely going to make it to 500. If that, they might even make it to like 450. We'll throw Okita out there so Okita can take the fall. Walter can beat him. So we're going to... I think it's 16. That's how long we had the title match go for. And limit Bob. No, yeah, we could still have Walter beat Okita. I think that's fair. What a dream team, though. Who knew you needed Bob Sapp, Bobby Lashley, and Walter on the same team? Oh, wait, about that go all out. That would have fucked up everything. Yeah, it would have been bad. Just a little bit. Because it didn't give me any warning. Yeah, so looks like it's good to go. We'll see. As we'll probably throw something else as the co-main, because I don't really trust that a whole lot. Yeah, but let's just do strong. Now let's do strong with Japan versus Taue and Kenta Kobashi. Why not? Why not? Because, you know, strong with Japan should carry this pretty well. I'm gonna have Daisuke beat Kobashi. I don't know. That's we'll just have Taue take the fall there. That sounded a little. I mean, it's just a tour show for God's sakes. We don't need Kobashi taking a loss. There we go. All right. So yeah, we got the top part of the show booked. See the bottom part. Just throw some young lions out there. That's always a good call. As yeah, Takashita, Endo, Listrong, Diehard. I think that's fair. Maybe somebody that could use some momentum thrown their way. Yeah, Moment of Station Tag. I think we done this a good bit though. At the same time. Let's change it up. Change it up. We could do Ohara. Yeah, let's do Ohara and Katoge. There we go. It's a little different. It's not going to be a great match, but it's the opener. Not a huge deal. Ohara's probably going to get outperformed by both of them. So I'll have Katoge beat Takashita. That could be the opener. Fine by me. Nice. Let's do another tag match here. Let's do Masawa Inoue and Shohei Taniguchi, since we just seem to like teaming them up pretty often. It's kind of crazy. We have not done anything with Naoki Tanasaki. He's just a man without a country, and sometimes you just kind of get lost in the shuffle. Like poor Keisuke Ishii here, who's never joined a roster, or not joined a roster, he's never joined a stable, so he's just kind of stuck in no man's land. Trying to think of a heavyweight tag match we could have. Let's exclude people that's booked, so I'm only getting because like Goto, I would like to get him some wins before the Shibata match, so he can have a little bit more momentum, and that match could be a little bit better. I mean, is the match that makes sense? Not really, but I know him and Ishii don't do well teaming, and it's like, well, we gotta do something, and I'm just gonna throw the Keshirikyo out there. Fuck it. 10 minutes, Goto can win, he can beat Taniguchi, and all is well. Fuck it. Because it's not gonna make any... No, it's not a huge deal. Goto's gonna carry the match, it's a tour show. We'll change it up so it's not so many fucking tag matches. We'll do a singles match. See what we can do. Yeah, we can do Iwamato against someone. Yeah, Iwamato Kushida. Or Keno. There we go. I like that a little bit better. Because I don't think we've done that. We have not. Perfect. 10 minutes again. Keno gets the win. And we got our first show in the bag. Should be a pretty good show. Do we need to do... Oh, that's right. Steal the show. That is right. Almost forgot. Oh, yeah, we'll just have it be this match. And Goto, bring your working boots. We're gonna need it. And let's run the show. A 30, yep. Oh, they actually did. Outperform him. Takashita was real close, though. Endo probably been a little bit closer had he been on this game, but Katoge with a maximum 10:03. Pretty good stuff, though. Obviously Takashita and Endo, with their chemistry boost, it's going to help them out in the long run, obviously. And it's nice to see at least Ohara and Katoge can outperform the Young Lions. They're not completely useless. It's Keno and Koji Yamamoto, as Keno gets the win with a right kick in 9:52. It's a 52 for Keno, 25 for Koji Yamamoto, who was off his game. Not great. At least we got 2,500 people, though. We got to sell out. That's a 54. Goto tried. Wasn't enough, though. It's Goto with the submission win over Shohei Taniguchi in 9:48. Everything keeps on going under 10 minutes. That's fine, though. That is fine. Masano is the worst guy in the match. 1 point over for Takeshi Rikio somehow. 51. Yeah, Bob Sapp with the limited involvement. It hurts him a little bit, and it hurts the lack of the flow of the match as a whole. Yeah, I think we're going to have him just... We'll let it be like a 6-8 minute match. Balls to the wall, and if it sucks, it sucks. Fine by me. The 59 for Taue and Kobashi against Strong Great Japan. So Kobashi was off his game at 75. Strong Great Japan, of course, bringing this one to the forefront as Daisuke with the moonsault press on Taue in 16:23. And a 70 for the main event. I'll take it, as, yeah, Kenta did outperform Marufuji by 1 point. Go with a 69, a 53 for Takayama. Marufuji pins him with the Tiger Flosion and 20-30. Hell yeah. 67, not great, but we only had one really stellar match, though, at the same time. We're not trying to set the world on fire. It is a tour show, for Christ's sakes. We don't need to do anything too crazy. As, yeah, and then on to day 2 we go. Alright, so we do have a little bit piece of news to talk about. As I want to change the venue real quick before I forget. As, let's see. Yeah, Chubu's probably the best bet. Sports Room. There we go. So, we do have a new announcer. Signed Excalibur, which is just hilarious to think about him commentating Wrestling Noah. It's pretty much no background, but, yeah, obviously his color commentary skills are just fucking crazy. Because, the first guy we had, it was just the guy we've always had. He's pretty good as an announcer, but as far as, like, color-wise, you know, Excalibur's definitely better. We just need a better color commentator as a whole. We'll see, though. If he sucks, though, if he kind of gets us more negative kind of stats for him than it being positive, then we'll probably just replace him again with our guy we normally had. As, I don't think we'll have that be the main event. We gotta think of something better. Because we can't have a 6-minute main event. We just can't. I added, though, Aoki and Suzuki against Suzuki-gun of Taichi and Kanemaru, because that's a junior tag match to kind of prelude into the 10-man that's happening on the next show. And, you know, it's going to go 16. Kotori Suzuki's going to beat Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Pretty straightforward. We maybe could give that a little bit more time, because they've had some good matches in the past. You know, they had the 71 as far as the 6-man, but they never had any type of actual tag matches against each other. They had the junior 6-man that got a 66, so it should be around that same area, you know, mid-high 60s. Should be pretty good. Pretty good match. Yeah, we switch this back down to 6. We'll see what happens. Cannot go up from here. You know, it can't be the worst thing in the world. As far as what we could do for a main event, though, is a great question. Because it's got to be something that's gonna be more, you know, just kind of a little bit more impactful than a GHC Tag Team Dynamite match. It's just, you know, going to be pretty tough to do, but I think we can figure something out. I got a feeling. Because really, I think the biggest thing is, you know, Apollo 55, they're having their match with Red Dragon. Kind of can't really build anything on that. Maybe we could do something as far as, like, Shibata and Kushida. Let's just say. Against Goto and a junior. Some type of junior. Not exactly sure which one. Again, anytime I'm kind of like blanking on, like, well, we need a junior, Sasuke's the guy. But I think we're going to go with somebody else, though. Yeah, maybe we could throw Keisuke Ishii out there, just to be like, hey, there you go. Big opportunity for Keisuke Ishii, but I don't know if it's going to be the smartest thing in the world. We can also use Alex Payne. That's always a good idea. I think we'll stick with Keisuke Ishii. Might as well, right? Might as well try to make a guy. But he's going to take the fall, though. It's because Ishii's going to beat him. I kind of want to have Goto win, though, at the same time. Let's have Goto beat Kushida. Why not, right? You know, I mean, he's red hot on momentum. He could take a loss, and it'd be fine. So we'll just keep it rolling. That's going to be the main. As far as the undercard now. It's, something, I think a junior, just singles match. Yoshitone, Alex Payne. Not a bad opener, right? I don't think they've really had a lot of matches. As far as they had one way back at the start of the save in June of 2011. The first actual show we booked. Yoshitone beat him. It's pretty crazy. As, well, Alex Payne beat him. This time around, though. Yeah, we'll have it set for Steal the Show. We'll have that be the Steal the Show match. It should be pretty well. You know, Alex Payne, I don't know as far as maybe popularity, maybe that isn't up there yet for this match to work, but on paper, could be a pretty good match. But I think that'll probably be the opener. As far as what else we could do, maybe a heavyweight undercard match with either Koei Sato. Yeah, we could do like Sato against Johnny the Bull. That's not a bad match. 14, Sato can win. No harm, no foul, right? Not a huge deal. Never mind, he's extremely upset. Never mind. We could use Goto, I guess. Right? Oh, that's right, we're already using Goto. An idiot. Let's see. Here, because really, as far as... Well, Marshima is out still, so Yuji Hino, Johnny the Bull. Why not, right? Get him a win and get things in the right direction for Yuji Hino. Not bad at all. So now for the last match, I think it's going to be a heavyweight tag match. So I want to do maybe something a little bit better than what we have as the instead of Suzuki-gun and Aoki and Suzuki, we could do Marufuji with Akiyama against somebody. Have Uncle Jun get the win, as don't want to do Kenta and Akiyama, but at the same time, it's like, what else can you do? Let's see. We could do Ishikawa and Hanma. That'd be a pretty good match. And it would be a nice match for Uncle Jun to win. He could beat Hanma, and it wouldn't be too big of a deal. I'll even keep Hanma strong, because I'm sure he'll complain about it if I don't. So might as well just cover that. Here you go. I like the card. Let's see what happens here. As and just Keisuke Ishii's used too much. Everybody else is good to go. Yeah, 59. There we go. There we go. And they got a 39 when we did it 2 years ago? Almost 2 years? To the day, almost. We're close. Very, very close. So 62 for Johnny the Bull and Yuji Hino. Yuji Hino, bridging German suplex in 1357. 63 for Aoki and Suzuki against Suzuki-gun, as Suzuki with the Blue Destiny over Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Yeah, I mean, really, the wrong team won. Who would have guessed, Aoki was going to be off his game, but that's a nice junior tag match, though. Not bad at all. Pretty decent. 70 for the... Oh, wow, look at that. I had no idea that Excalibur was having good chemistry, too, Colin, with Satoru Yashima. I mean, this is awesome. Color commentary giving this match a boost. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Way to go, Excalibur. As Jun Akiyama getting the win. Obviously gets outperformed by everybody, but we're trying. I just can't help myself with Jun Akiyama. Got too much respect for the man to have him just job out like that. 66 for the GHC tag title matchup. Yeah. So yeah, Bob Sapp, even though we could have this go 14 and it be limited, the match would suffer and his just performance as a whole would suffer. So might as well just stick to the 6-minute formula and, it's gonna suck, but it's, or maybe not suck. He can get carried for a decent match. That's just a great job by Nakajima Miyahara, but what a win for those guys as Nakajima pins Bobby Lashley there with the R15. Not bad at all. It's a 74 for Goto and Keisuke Ishii, who have great chemistry. Who would have guessed it? As Katsuyori Shibata and Kushida take the fall, actually, as Goto taps out Kushida in 1853. Yeah, Goto outperforms him, so I'm okay with it. But yeah, but just all around, this promotion just hit another level because of the Excalibur signing. Who would have guessed it? Bringing in a good color commentator could help really steer the ship in this case for Pro Wrestling Noah to help us in the right direction. Pretty good tour show. Definitely way better than the first day. Awesome. Perfect. All right, so, we just have 3 and 4, and of course the final show. So far, we just can't have a bad tour. We got too many great, just great talent and too much great guys that work with a lot of, we're finding out more and more positives with this roster, and we're just slowly figuring it out. Jun Akiyama's having a storyline for Michinoku Pro with Kano. Scotiazaki's still shitting. Oh, that was just from the other show. Alright, so on to day 3 we go. Alright, day 3. I guess back in Kanto. It's Keisuke Ishii and Figure Sasuke. Keisuke Ishii is brought for wrestlers court accused of not joining the rest of the locker room out for a night out, as the judge agreed. Sasuke found him guilty and sentenced him to buy drinks right after the show. Not bad. Alright, so, as far as where we're going to run this show at, gotta find them. Yeah, there we go. Kyushu. Yeah, we could probably run 2,000 instead of a place with 1,800. There we go. There we go. So, obviously, main event's going to be the 6-man, or the 10-man, rather, of Brave and Suzuki-gun. A lot of different variables, but Kenta is going to be beating Taiji Shimura in a pretty big win. But yeah, that should be pretty fucking awesome. Everybody in this match does really well, but Takayama and Kaganuma. It's just funny that the Suzuki-gun team's going to win there, but, we had the Brave team won, and, the tag match with Go and Marufuji, it just makes sense. It just makes fucking sense. As for the rest of the card, I want to do Goto and Keisuke Ishii, but this time, have it be Shibata and Cashin. And give Kendo Cashin a win. Actually, yeah, give Kendo Cashin. It's funny, we had Kushida lose, but we're going to give Kendo Cashin the win this time around over Keisuke Ishii. I love that. It's, yeah, we'll actually give this a little bit more time. Give it 16. Makes sense. Cool. Alright, so another tag match. Can never go wrong with them. Let's do the Bob Sapp, Bobby Lashley team against the Young Lions, Takashita and Endo. Just for the fuck of it. Because I don't think we've done this before. Yeah, we gotta have Bob get a win. We gotta have Bob Sapp throw a beast bomb on a Young Lion and put him through the ring. Just destroy a poor Konosuke Takashita there. However it's gonna take that beast bomb. But yeah, we got, 3 matches already. We're rolling. Absolutely rolling. Well, again, just kind of always having Koji Yamato. Every time we book the Young Lions, we might as well book them all. Let's see here. Kind of want to book Yoshitomo, but at the same time, I know it's not going to go well, so I think we'll just book Tanasaki. Sure, we've done this before, yeah. Yeah, back in February. Got a 48. That's not bad. It'll probably be a little bit better, actually. This time around. Just a maybe. We'll see, though. Yeah, this is definitely going to go over there. So we just need some mid-card stuff. I was going to... The Muscle Bombers were going to add Walter. So might as well try him and Yuji Hino as a team just to kind of see what happens, They'll take on Masao Inoue and Shohei Takeuchi as their first match. As I figured we'd never done this before. You never know. Sometimes we just gotta check. We'll have it steal the show, as we'll have Hino get the win. Yeah, because they were gonna, it was gonna be Muscle Bombers of, Walter, Yuji Hino, Morishima. It's just, the idea is just some big fucking dudes. Some big dudes that can throw their weight around. Just makes sense, just makes sense. We need something a little bit better than, that is the co-main, because Shibata and Goto can carry it, but everybody else in the match kind of stinks. So we'll need something a little bit better. Hanma and Ishikawa, have them get a win since they just lost. Who's a team they can beat that it can make sense is the question. So there's really not a whole lot of options here. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a whole lot. Yeah, Yujiro's here. We can use him to have a singles match. We can also do Rikio and Keith Walker as just a thrown together team. I think what we can do. Six-man, junior six-man, Apollo 55 with Alex Payne against the team of Red Dragon with the junior, Roddy. Roddy always seems to, they have their history, of course. We've used them before in the past. So give them 16, and we'll have Roddy beat Alex Payne. Poor Alex Payne. We gave him a little bit of a push, but just these juniors, man, they're real good. There's a lot of great juniors. It's hard to climb up the ladder. We'll have that be the co-main. All right, and we're good to go. Just a couple of people slightly overused. 41. Bobby Lashley and Bob Sapp barely outperformed the Young Lions. Takashita taking the Beast Bomb in 6 minutes. 50 for Tanasaki and Koji Yamamoto. A little bit better. Just a point better. But Yuki Tanasaki gets the Casanova win. And 9:46. 56. How about that? I mean, the Muscle Bombers are just blessed. They really are. As Yuji Hino pinning Shohei Taniguchi with a fucking bomb in 13:02. Yuji Hino with a 63-47 for Walter. 49 for Shohei Taniguchi. Actually outperformed Walter. That's good stuff. And then Masato Inoue with a 34. When you can use any type of combination like that and it works, where you get excellent chemistry, can't ask for anything better. Now 69 for Shibata and Cashin against Goto and Gaisuke Ishii. So Goto was off his game, but Kendo Cashin, he outperformed him. At least it was the right decision there. 81 for Shibata, 70 for Goto, was off his game. Not bad. 68, just a point less than that, as Bobby Fish was off his game. That hurt at Fisher as Roddy with the end of Heartache on Alex Payne at 16:01. Roddy with a 60, Alex Payne with a 55. It was close, but definitely best guy in the match with Devitt. Taguchi and Kyle with 64s. Not bad. Not bad at all. Main event's a 68 as well. That's not good, though. You need to have some type of match be like a 70. As Suzuki-gun beats Brave. It's Kenta beating Ishimori to go to sleep in 1954. Lack of selling. Taichi was off his game. Color commentary at least gave it a boost. Thanks to Caliber. As, 78 for Kenta. 76 for Marufuji. 71 for Go. 70 for Ishimori. And then we get the rest. Takayama was the worst guy in the match. Kakanuma actually outperformed him. It was not great. Not a great showing for Suzuki-gun. At least we didn't lose any pop, though, at the same time. Who would have thought that was going to be the best thing on the card? Just by a point, though. Not bad, though. I mean, at least we didn't lose pop. It could have been a lot worse. That's all that matters. On to our final tour day. And we're rolling. We're rolling along. I think we've built up a good bit. And we still have that 6-man that's coming up with Diamond Ring of the champs, Miyahara and Nakajima, teaming up with Keno. It's retirement for Mark Calloway. And also retirement for Booker T. So, and we're rocking and rolling. We're back-to-back days. Let's go. As we get backstage incidents, Daisuke passing on microphone work to Yuji Kobayashi, and then Sasuke. Wow, he's going to put over Alex Payne. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We'll do that next episode. As, because we don't want to... I guess we could have changed to where he loses to... I guess we could just do that. We could have Alex Payne beat Ricky... Or instead of having Ricky Marvin and Alex Payne, we're going to have Sasuke. And yeah, I'm sure that... Well, no, because Sasuke's in the 6-man. Never mind. Yeah, we'll just save that for the next episode. As, let's see here. Let's see what we can run. Yeah, I guess we could just kind of run either or. This main event should deliver in a big, big way. King's Wrestling Diamond Ring. Nakajima's going to beat Zack Sabre Jr., which is pretty awesome. Diamond Ring really showing a pretty strong showing this tour, going into their title match with the Kings of Wrestling. As for the rest of the card, definitely having Walter and Eugene back out there. They can take on, trying to think what would be a good team for him. Probably Crush the Warriors, Koei Sato, Tomakayama. They don't really do anything. Or we can do Pillars of Violence. Either way. I think we're going to go with Crushed Warriors, though, because at least Koei Sato has normal momentum. Yeah, 18, 16 is probably better. So we'll have, I kind of want to give Walter that win, but that's probably a little too much. So we'll have him beat Koei Sato. Not a bad mid-card match. Not bad at all. Has, let's see, tag match, what we can do. Yeah, I kind of want to throw Marufuji Taue against, Kenta and Takayama. Have Takayama beat Taue. I'll say, when's the last time we done this? Last year. During Global Tag League. Got a 68 when we did it. Definitely won't be getting a 68 here. But, we'll have, yeah, Takayama get the win. I just hate that Suzuki-gun keeps on winning. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. But that's okay, though. It's, yeah, they gotta win sometimes. It's no big deal. Yeah, we'll have that be the co-main, I guess. I don't know how I feel about that, but actually, we'll add one more match to that. So it's a better show overall. We'll have a 6-man as the co-main. As, I kind of wanted to do the Junior 6-man again. Of, have Kakanuma and Taichi and Kanemaru. Hiyuki Suzuki. And Taichi Ishimori. So I want to say Suzuki-gun won it. That's weird, they're not even, because maybe it was something different. Maybe we had Ricky Marvin instead. Either way, though. That's right, Takayama's in the match. Oh my, should be Kanemaru. There we go. So, oh yeah, Brave won it the first time around. That's what I thought. We could change. We could have Ricky Marvin be in it instead. That way it's a little different. It's a fresh match. And, yeah, we'll have Kanemaru beat Ricky Marvin. I don't know if it's, like, as good as now that, but we'll put it there in the middle. Now for the undercard. Because that main event's going to deliver. So that's not really worried too much about that. Yeah, Harada, Nohara. Sasuke and Yoshitone. I'm sure we've done this before. Did the 6-man, but not tag match. We'll have this be the Steal the Show match. Daisuke's gonna beat Yoshitone. Actually, he'll beat Sasuke. That's a big win for Daisuke Harada. Had a feeling it was gonna happen, but I'm cool with it. We'll have Sasuke, keep him strong, and I'm sure he'll sway it this way. And, let's get Yujiro Takahashi on this tour. We'll have him... Yeah, Jun Akiyama can beat him. That's right, he's got a chronic shoulder pain. It's fine. It's no big deal. 13 minutes, Uncle Jun beats him. There we go. Pretty good card. Might be the best card of the tour. Besides the actual final show. It's a 55 for the opener. 62 for Sasuke, 57 for Harada rather, 43 for Yoshitomo's off his game, and then Ohara with a 40. So yeah, wrong team wins for sure. But we're trying. We're trying with Harada and Ohara. Really, Hajime Ohara. He just has never really gotten off on the right foot. They have the excellent chemistry boost, but it just is not clicking with him specifically. So 63 for the Crushed Warriors against Walter and Eugene. Oh, damn, they don't work together as a team, which sucks. But, right decision, thanks to that, as Eugene almost outperforms Hanma, and then Walter outperforms Koisato by 5. It's Eugene with a fucking bomb. It should have had Walter beat him. Should have known. Should have known. As a 50, oof. I figured it was going to be bad, but I didn't think it was going to be that bad. As Jun Akiyama with the Exploder, 1248. I don't know why he's not beating anybody with the Exploder. It's killing me. As Brave and Suzuki Gun, the 6-man, junior 6-man, this time with Ricky Marvin involved, gets a 65 as Kanemaru pins Ricky Marvin with a Deep Impact. So yeah, Kanemaru with a 62, same as Aoki, a 60 for Taichi and Suzuki, 56 for Ricky Marvin, and 55 for Kakanuma, by 1 point difference. That was the deciding factor in that one. 67 for Taue and Marufuji against Kenta and Takayama. Takayama the Everest suplex on Taue. Taue and Marufuji, great chemistry, of course. Marufuji with an 80, outperformed Kenta. But obviously, the Suzuki-gun team killed them thanks to Takayama being 20 points better. The main event to 75 as Kings Wrestling. Diamond Ring, as Diamond Ring beat the Kings of Wrestling. Nakajima pinning Zack Sabre Jr. with British German suplex. 83 for Hero, 76 for Claudio, 74 for Nakajima. At least it's getting close there, but Miyahara still a ways away. And then Zack with a 59 and 49 for Keno. At least Miyahara was off his game, but he was really off his game. But I don't think even then he probably would have got like a 65, 66. Maybe a low 70, though, at the same time. Pretty good stuff. 73. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. As, now on to the final show of the episode. We have 2 titles on the line. We got a lot of big shit popping for this Navigation to the Future. And that it really is, Navigation to the Future having Diamond Ring in the main event. Nakajima's 21, 22, Miyahara 20, 21, something like that. Super fucking young. And pay raise for Bobby Fish. There we go. Yeah, as Nigel begins to change his body, and that's about it. As far as the notes go, we'll keep it rolling. Jinju Stadium for this show. Fighting TV Samurai as the event. As, 51,000 fucking people. I guess we could kind of run anywhere, though, if we want. But, I mean, it'd probably be best to run, somewhere with 50-some thousand fucking people in it. Jinju Stadium. Yep, gonna be a sellout. Will be a sellout. As, obviously... Oh, we have some backstage incidents. Never mind. Hold that thought. As, Kenta Kobashi passing on microphone work to his protege, Go Shiozaki. It's main event. And, of course, Diamond Ring, Kings of Wrestling. Which we had them in the wrong spot. I'm just gonna change that. They gotta be they're on the challenging side. But as you probably saw, we went through it pretty quick. But you probably saw it. We got new champs. What's this? Their 3rd reign? Just as far as yep. Reign number 3. Starts here. I mean, they've been definitely as far as the amount of months they've been champ. I mean, the years they've been champ. It's from June to May, almost a full year there. Then from August to March, long time as GHC Tag Team Champions. So they keep it going. I'm sure people are sick of it, but they are awesome. It's what do you do? It's a tough spot. Red Dragon, Apollo 55. Red Dragon's going to beat Apollo 55. As Kyle is going to beat Taguchi, but that's not where this story ends here. Afterwards, Prince Devitt turns his back on Raisuke Taguchi, and there's a beatdown. But out come the challengers of the next match, Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli, to kind of try to be like, hey, don't need to be doing this. But then three of them, put the boots to Raisuke Taguchi. Looks like we have a new member of the Kings of Wrestling. As I'll just name this the Prince. Comes the King. Prince Devitt has joined Kings of Wrestling. As that should be pretty fun. Pretty fun. And we'll just go ahead and add. We're gonna do 2 post-show angles. We'll just go ahead and add them now. The first one, Kings of Wrestling, new member, King Devitt, no longer Prince Devitt, shedding the name. And the Kings of Wrestling, you have the junior heavyweight champ, you got the tag champs. They are looking to be the best in pro wrestling, Noah. And that is with a big acquisition in these 4 men here. Having Prince Devitt with Zack Sabre Jr., Chris Hero, and Claudio Castagnoli. It's pretty fun stable. And then the next angle, it's Katsuhiko Nakajima initiating his challenge for, he was the one, he pinned Go Shiozaki during the tag league. So he's been wanting and been requesting for his title match, and he's going to cash it in at the Great Voyage in Tokyo show. So that's, we're going to have Nakajima and Go Shiozaki main event that show. Which is pretty fun. Pretty fun. We'll have entertainment. There. So, we'll have that one be the last one. We got a lot going on. We got angles happening on the show. So that's fun. As, we're going to do Goto Shibata, which should be fucking awesome. It's going to go 29 minutes. I think it's going to be the longest thing. Nope. It's still, title match is still going to go longer. Actually, they're doing the same. 29 minutes each. But yeah, Shibata getting the big win there. That should be a fun match, though. Hopefully they have a chemistry boost, too. It's Brave Suzuki-gun, as I can get rid of the 3. We'll keep the 3v3. As Kenta will not be winning. That is not happening. Suzuki-gun has been winning the entire fucking time. Marufuji's going to be beating Kenta. And they have some big things happening the next tour. I'm sure you can kind of see what we're building towards. Then the number 1 contendership, 2v2 match, the one fall. And it's going to be Nozawa Super Crazy. So we're going to have Nozawa Super Crazy, Red Dragon. Also on that Great Voyage in Tokyo Volume 2 show. But that match should be a lot of fun. They're going to beat Momo Fusion Tag to get that win. Then the 6th man of Kobashi, Taue, and Ogawa against Strong Big Japan and Great Sasuke. As we'll have this be the Steal the Show. No, we already have the Steal the Show match. Yeah, 12 minutes is fine. We could probably make it a little bit more, though, at the same time. Let's make it 16. Might as well, right? Sure, we're going to have Ogawa and Taue, but it's a 6-man. We can let it slide. Sasuke is the road agent. Don't want it to be Kobashi. Then Lashley and Sap against the Twin Towers of Violence. As Shuji Ishikawa's going to beat Bob Sapp. But that's a pretty awesome match. Then Alex Payne, Ricky Marvin as a junior match. We had that set for the show, which we don't need to now. So Ricky Marvin will be beating Alex Payne. And that's a tough loss to Alex Payne. But as you know now, he's got some things going his way. So, that's right. And we did change that. So that does have to be the Steal the Show match. Never mind. I was correct the first time. There we go. So, what else is wrong? Oh, Taue. For the road agent. Yeah, we can have that be Hayabusa. That didn't fix it? It's still bad? Huh. Assuming he's got one of the main... Yeah. That's what it was. That is what it was. Alright, so... Pre-show matches. Again, Yuji Hino and fucking Falter in a tag match. That just seems to make a lot of sense. We should probably make them a team while we're at it. they can be the Muscle Bombers too. And we should throw Walter and Muscle Bombers too while we're at it. And we'll call it the double fucking bomb. Just the DP, if you will, is that's just great. Just great. And we'll add. Oh yeah, that's right. They're not even an actual stable. That was the whole gist of that. Was wanting to. We'll wait. We'll wait until Morishima's back. No, we're not in a hurry. As yeah. Now for kind of the rest of this shindig. Back to the pre-show. Muscle Bombers number 2. Now a heavyweight team. That's going to be interesting. Let's do Keno and Okita. Even though, it's kind of like a heavyweight and junior, but just because Keno, he should be he did win that openweight title, but it was against a junior. It's a whole thing. We'll have Walter beat Okita, though. I know that much. Then we'll probably do, as far as like the other pre-show match, probably. Let's see here. Probably Young Lions against Kushida and Kendo Kashin. Just, because we know it's not going to go well, but we might as well, right? So we could also do Kakanuma and Kanemaru, I guess. That'd probably be better. Oh, that's right. They don't have any chemistry either. Well, shit. Man, let's go with our original idea. Cashin and Kendo Kashin. Well, I guess they have awful, so I guess it is a little better. I'm just fucking flip-flopping. It's probably like trying to book with Vince McMahon. Just, he can't make up his goddamn mind. 10 minutes. Kanemaru can beat whoever. It's probably gonna be Takeshita, sadly. But that's okay. Growing pains. That's the card. Navigation to the future. I like that there is a lot of new blood in there, and we got a lot of stuff going on. Got a lot of stuff building. Of course, now King Devitt, he's he is still the junior champ, and even though he just lost, Taguchi just lost the junior tag belts, could possibly, have the singles match between the two for the junior heavyweight title. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, let's run the show here. 49, a blown eardrum for Kakanuma in the pre-show. 61 and 54. Yeah, even though they don't team up great, it's still pretty good. So it's still better than nothing, And it's a 10-25. It's Kanemaru with the deep impact on Takeshita, who's almost in the 40s. Good stuff. 66 for this match, though. It's Walter and Eugenio. Excellent chemistry. 79 for Eugenio. 53 for Walter. Killed Takashi Okita. Wasn't even close. It's Walter with the double fucking bomb on Okita. That's pretty awesome. 61 for Alex Payne, and Ricky Marvin could have won either way. Went with Ricky Marvin. Pretty good way to open up the show, in my opinion. 68 for somehow a fucking 68, thanks to Shuji Ishikawa. As Shuji Ishikawa, the Hawaiian splash on Bob Sapp, and 610. It's pretty fun though. Shuji Ishikawa just being the man. 71 for Kobashi, Taue, and Ogawa against Sasuke and Strongweight Japan. So Kobayashi with the Brainbuster on Taue in 1607. So we got an 88 for Daisuke, 85 for Kobayashi, 68 for Kobashi and Sasuke, 42 for Ogawa, and a 37 for Taue. That's pretty bad. But at least the right team won. At least the right team won. 73 though for the number 1 contender matchup for the junior tag titles. And that one's super crazy. Getting the win. Even though definitely, Suzuki and Aoki outperformed them. That's about it, though. Could have been a lot worse. As as the Nozawa driver for Nozawa and Super Crazy in 13:33 on Tsuji Katoge. Worst guy in the match, for sure, was Katoge, but not bad at all, though. Still 73. 81 for this six man, even with Yoshihiro Takayama involved. As, Brave get the win. Definitely the right team getting the win there. As Marufuji with an 85. 87 for Kenta, as Kenta takes the Shinrin Yu in 22-25. Probably should have had Taichi take the fall there. That would have made a lot more sense. But here we are. Marufuji again pinning Kenta. Sure, that's crawling at him. That's twice now in the past couple of months he's beaten him. It's a 90 for Shibata and Goto. Makes sense. If there's going to be a match that was going to fucking slap, it'd be this one. PK kick for Shibata in 28-40. Getting the win. That's a great match, though. That's going to be hard to top. As the junior tag match gets an 80. It's Prince Devitt. He tried. Just nobody else was willing to go with him. But Red Dragon are your new junior tag champs. That's a big time win for Red Dragon, being their first ever GHC junior heavyweight tag team title run. Bobby Fish still being a weak link years later. still trying. How about that? The beatdown turned into, Kings Wrestling are coming out early. They're looking to try to make the save, maybe. They're trying to calm it down, and it turns into the 3-on-1. Pretty great. 86 for the main event. I'll take it. Gladly take it. Chris Hero pins Kenta Miyahara with the death blow in the Kings of Wrestling again. With the gold around their waist, and 29-16 is the match length. Is Nakajima, though, with an 85. There's a great possibility that Nakajima is going to outperform Go Shiozaki in their title match. Do we put the belt on the kid? That's the real question. But what a great performance from Nakajima. We really went a long way with it. A 63 for the post-show rating. And then we have another angle there. Yeah, I figured those weren't going to do too well, but works out. 84, we almost hit our rating quota. It was close. Very, very close. Man, Shibata and Goto. I mean, that definitely a main event anywhere else in the world. Just not here. Not even the co-main, too. Because I just love putting our fucking title matches on afterwards. But putting on the top of the card. I'm happy that got a 70, though. That really makes me happy. I was a little nervous about that angle, but especially in that spot. Sure, it probably hurt the show rating as a whole doing that, but all in all, did pretty well. Let's see, we'll probably put over Shibata. He definitely earned it. Let's see, so we've put over Nakajima, which that definitely has helped out in his performance. I guess, Kento Miyahara, try to hype up the other side of that. And, Devitt, for welcome to, Kings of Wrestling, being your top guy now, and a hell of a spot. As that will do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching here, as, man, it just feels like this series, the talent's getting better and better. Obviously, that happens when you're 2 years in, but still, it's a little scary, as far as how good this roster can be. As all in that, we're going to try to steal Sakuraba. That's the goal. We're going to try to steal Sakuraba for ourselves so we don't have to keep on loaning them out. That'd be great. But yeah, so the biggest, maybe not the biggest, one of the longest tours is going to happen here with the Navigation with Breeze. We're going to be officially 2 years in at the start of the next episode. But that Great Voyage show, Nakajima and Go Shiozaki for the first time in this series. And it's going to fucking be pretty good now that Nakajima's doing like 85s and stuff. Can he shock the world? Can he beat Go Shiozaki? That's a hell of a question. As we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that we have, as far as that is set up, we also have junior title of the former champions, Apollo 55, King Devitt now, against Ryusuke Taguchi. Also, we're going to have the junior tag title matchup of Super Crazy Nozawa against the now new champions of Red Dragon. A lot going on, and I'm sure we'll have a couple of fun stuff on the undercard as well. And throughout that entire, we got the Masao Memorial Show. And we'll also have the Navigation with Bree show. So that's a jam-packed episode to share. Thank you all, and we'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Hopefully on time this time as well.